There's a check for $2,150 sitting at the airport with your name on it, and the airline is legally allowed to hope you never ask for it. These are 10 secrets airport and airline staff are trained not to volunteer, counting down to the one that pays you the most. Stay to number 1. Some of these protect your money, some protect your data, and one could turn your worst travel day into a payday. We start at number 10 with 2 words you've probably already heard over the terminal speakers and had no idea what they actually meant. In the 10th place, hearing code Bravo or code Adam over the terminal speakers means you are listening to active security protocols. Code Bravo is operational terminology indicating a live security concern, such as an unattended bag or a checkpoint breach. Airport staff sometimes announce this code loudly to draw attention and unsettle a potential bad actor. Meanwhile, Code Adam triggers an immediate search for a missing child, a protocol named in memory of Adam Walsh. Passengers do not need to decode these messages, but recognizing them helps you avoid the affected area and follow official instructions. Number 9. Those free USB charging stations scattered throughout the terminal. The FBI, FCC, and TSA have issued alerts warning against plugging devices directly into unfamiliar USB ports. The technical risk is juice jacking, where a compromised port secretly pushes malware or pulls private data over the power connection. While cyber analysts note this threat remains largely theoretical without a confirmed airport epidemic, a reliable defense is cheap. Spending about $10 on a data blocking adapter or using a personal power bank keeps your phone safe while drawing power. 8th place. That $80 duty-free bottle of alcohol you bought abroad can be confiscated the moment you land in the United States for a connecting domestic flight. The TSA enforces strict security exceptions for duty-free liquids, requiring 3 exact conditions to pass the checkpoint. The retailer's tamper-evident bag must remain completely sealed, the original receipt must be clearly visible inside, and the transaction must have occurred within the last 48 hours. If you break the seal during your flight or lose the receipt, agents will seize the liquid. Even with a perfect seal, any bottle that triggers an alarm can be rejected. Number 7. You do not need to pay $120 or wait months for a global entry interview to bypass the standard customs line. The Mobile Passport Control app is a completely free tool authorized by Customs and Border Protection for U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents. Before reaching the officer, you simply input your passport data, snap a selfie, and submit your declaration. This grants you access to a dedicated lane at over 60 entry points, slashing average wait times to just 5 minutes compared to 20 in standard queues, all without background checks or fees. Number 6. Federal tarmac protections protect you when an aircraft gets stuck on the ground after the doors close. Under Department of Transportation rules, airlines must provide food and drinking water by the 2-hour mark. For domestic flights, carriers generally must offer passengers the option to deplane after 3 hours, while international flights have a 4-hour limit. These rights are subject to pilot and command safety and security exceptions. Violations of these rules carry heavy financial consequences, with civil penalties reaching up to $27,500 per passenger. In fact, the Department of Transportation fined American Airlines a record $4.1 million for tarmac delays affecting over 5,800 passengers on 43 flights between 2018 and 2021. This penalty goes directly to the government, so passengers should log exact timeline details and keep their flight records to support their own compensation demands. Number 5. A Department of Transportation rule effective. October 2024 mandates that if your flight is canceled or significantly changed, you are legally entitled to an automatic cash refund, not an airline voucher. Under these federal regulations, a significant change means a departure or arrival delay of 3 hours or more for domestic itineraries, or 6 hours or more for international flights. It also covers luggage delayed over 12 hours or paid perks like Wi-Fi and seat assignments that the carrier failed to deliver. Airlines must return your money to your original payment method within 7 business days for credit cards, and they cannot force you to accept a voucher unless you explicitly agree. If you choose to accept their alternative flight and fly anyway, This specific refund right no longer applies, so choose your next move carefully at the gate. Number 4. If you are flying home from Europe, European Regulation EU 261 can secure you up to €600 in compensation, roughly $700, for a flight delayed by 4 hours or more. Many travelers assume this only applies to European airlines, but the law covers any flight departing an EU airport. This means U.S. carriers like American, United, and Delta must pay up if your flight home is severely disrupted. The delay must be within the airline's control, so extraordinary circumstances like severe weather or air traffic control strikes are exempt. To claim this substantial payout, always preserve your boarding pass, document your exact arrival time, and request the official written reason for the disruption before leaving the terminal. Number 3. If you miss your departure, ask about the flat tire rule. This is an unofficial airline courtesy rather than a legally binding Department of Transportation right. If you reach a ticket counter or phone agent within 2 hours of your scheduled departure and explain your situation honestly, many carriers will place you on standby for the next available flight without charging a change fee. American Airlines provides the closest equivalent to a written policy through its same-day travel framework. However, for most other carriers, this is a discretionary policy managed entirely by individual gate agents. Simply ask directly if there is a missed flight standby or courtesy option available to salvage your trip. In second place, when an airline-controlled issue causes a cancellation or overnight delay, you can secure food and lodging without spending a dime. The Department of Transportation maintains a consumer dashboard at flightrights.gov, which documents the specific commitments made by every major domestic airline. Under these terms, carriers pledge to provide meal vouchers for delays of 2 hours or more, along with complimentary hotel rooms in transit if you are stranded overnight. Since these are voluntary commitments rather than federal laws, they do not cover weather or air traffic control problems. Airlines rarely offer these vouchers unless prompted, so approach the desk, ask for your meals and hotel, and document any written refusal to protect your out-of-pocket expenses. And finally, in first place, the oversold flight payday. An overbooked flight creates 2 distinct scenarios: a voluntary bump negotiation and an involuntary denied boarding. If you are involuntarily bumped, federal law under Part 250 of the Code of Federal Regulations protects you with strict cash mandates. When the airline deprives you of your confirmed seat against your will, you can receive up to $2,150 in direct compensation. The carrier must issue this payment at the airport on the day the disruption occurs, using cash, a check, or a prepaid card. You can refuse any travel voucher they offer. This limit of $2,150 is a statutory maximum rather than an automatic payout. The exact payment depends on your ticket price and the delay to your destination. If the airline's alternative routing delays you by 1 to 2 hours, they owe you 200% of your one-way fare, up to $1,075. If the delay exceeds 2 hours, the mandate jumps to 400% of your fare, topping out at the full $2,150. Airlines seek volunteers first because these legal rules are strict. These voluntary offers have no statutory cap. While typical offers are smaller, travelers have secured up to $10,000 during major disruptions. Before the gate agent makes a loud announcement, quietly tell them your seat number and the price you want. Always confirm the replacement flight details and whether the payout is cash, credit, or a voucher before surrendering your seat. Knowing these federal rules helps you walk away with a check for $2,150 instead of a voucher. You have probably walked past thousands of dollars in free airport services and paid full price for the thing sitting 10 feet from the free version. By the end of this list, number 1 is worth more than the other 9 combined. The airline is on the hook for it, and almost nobody walks up to the desk and claims it. Most of these, staff will never offer you. You have to know the exact words to say. Let's get into it. In the 10th place, travelers routinely pay $6 for something that is sitting completely free just 10 feet away. In almost every major international arrivals hall and select domestic terminals, airport authorities provide complimentary baggage carts. Yet, Private concession companies place paid coin slot dispensers in the exact same lobby, often right next to the free corrals. Most travelers pay by pure reflex because they are tired and assume every cart carries a fee. Before sliding your credit card to release a cart, look around the immediate area. In hubs like Dulles or San Francisco, the free arrivals rack is fully accessible if you know to walk past the paywall. It is a simple habit that saves immediate cash, especially for families wrestling with heavy bags. Number 9 on our list. When layovers stretch for hours and gate areas become overwhelmingly loud, you do not have to buy a $50 lounge pass to find peace. Tucked away past security in several major hubs are completely free wellness spaces, silent reflection rooms, and fully equipped yoga studios. San Francisco International Terminal 2 offers a 24-hour yoga room stocked with free mats. Dallas-Fort Worth provides a quiet studio at Gate E31, complete with privacy screens and natural light. You can also find these silent sanctuaries in Miami's Terminal H and Chicago Midway's Concourse C. Airport staff rarely mention them, but checking the terminal map for a reflection room gives you a quiet escape from terminal noise without spending a dime. In 8th place, exhausted parents frequently pay $50 for day-use lounge passes just to find a quiet, private space to feed a baby or pump. But you are likely walking right past a free, high-tech solution. Under federal law, specifically the Friendly Airports for Mothers Act, all medium and large U.S. airports must provide private, secure lactation spaces past security. This has triggered the widespread installation of Mamava nursing pods and dedicated family rooms. These standalone pods are completely free, sanitized, and equipped with comfortable seating and power outlets. You do not need a lounge membership. You just need to search the terminal map or use a companion app to unlock them. Number 7. Traveling with an animal often leads to a stressful scramble outside the terminal, forcing you to exit the secure zone and endure the entire TSA screening line all over again. But you do not have to leave. Federal regulations require all large U.S. hub airports to provide pet relief areas past the security checkpoint. Major hubs like Dallas-Fort Worth, Atlanta, and Los Angeles feature fully equipped indoor relief rooms right inside the concourses. These spaces offer artificial turf, automated sink areas, and waste bags. Instead of heading landside and risking a missed connection, ask the counter agent for the exact location of the indoor pet relief room. It keeps you past security and completely eliminates connection panic. 6th place. When stuck on a long connection, most travelers waste money at terminal restaurants or bar seats. Instead, you can explore accredited museums, guided art walks, and architecture tours inside the terminals for $0. San Francisco International Airport houses an entire fully accredited museum with rotating exhibitions throughout its terminals, while others offer historic aviation galleries. It turns a boring 4-hour connection into an active cultural visit. To claim this, search the terminal map for museums or ask the information desk about free art tours. There is still one to go that's worth more than the other 9 combined, but for now, look up. You might be sprinting past free culture without realizing it. In 5th place, we move from terminal amenities straight to major airline policy secrets. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars to rebook a flight when plans change, you can fly earlier for $0. Most U.S. carriers, including Delta, American, and United, now offer free same-day standby on domestic routes. If a seat opens up on an earlier flight, the airline lets you take it without charging a change fee or fare difference. This is an established policy, not a special favor, though basic economy tickets are typically excluded. To claim this, walk up to the gate agent and say these exact words: "Please add me to standby for any earlier flights to my destination." Number 4. If you are facing a massive terminal with a tight connection, fatigue, or a minor injury, you do not have to struggle. Under the Air Carrier Access Act, airlines must provide free wheelchair or electric cart assistance to your gate. Many travelers assume this service is strictly reserved for those with permanent physical disabilities or that it requires formal medical paperwork. In reality, no doctor's note is ever required, and airline staff cannot legally demand proof of your condition. To secure a ride, simply ask at the check-in desk or your departure gate. Requesting wheelchair or cart assistance early ensures an agent is ready to help, saving your energy and preventing a costly missed flight without any hassle. Coming to the top 3, you can actually clear airport security and walk all the way to the departure gate without ever buying a plane ticket. Most passengers assume the TSA checkpoint is an absolute barrier, but airlines possess a hidden tool called a non-traveler gate pass. If you need to assist an elderly parent, accompany a child flying alone, or want to meet an arriving family member right as they step off the aircraft, you do not have to wait at baggage claim. Simply walk up to the check-in counter and ask the agent if they can issue an escort pass for your specific situation. While subject to TSA clearance and individual carrier policies, these passes are completely free. It is a major stress reliever for families. And remember, there is still one to go that is worth more than the other 9 combined. In second place, airlines frequently hide a direct cashback right behind a wall of travel vouchers. Under the Department of Transportation automatic refund rule, if your flight is canceled or significantly changed, you are owed a full cash refund instead of travel credits. A significant change means a departure or arrival shift of 3 hours or more domestically or 6 hours internationally. This federal protection applies to all ticket types, including non-refundable fares, even if the disruption is caused by severe weather. The catch is that you must actively decline their rebooking offers. If you accept a voucher, you waive your cash. Walk up to the counter and use these exact words: "I decline the rebooking. I request a refund to my original form of payment. Credit card refunds must process within 7 business days." And finally, in first place, the most valuable service on our list can save you hundreds of dollars. When an airline causes a controllable disruption, such as a maintenance issue, crew shortage, or IT failure, major U.S. carriers have committed to providing free rebooking, meal vouchers after a 3-hour wait, and a complimentary hotel room with ground transport. While weather and air traffic control delays are excluded, these airline-caused promises are enforceable. Walk up to the counter and say these exact words: "This is a controllable cancellation. What is your commitment?" You can verify each carrier's specific promises at flightrights.gov. If you choose to cancel your trip instead, you still retain your right to a full cash refund. Screenshot this screen now. Calm, specific wording is what gets results. Comment below on which of these 10 services you have never claimed. Subscribe for more expert travel strategies. Across these 10 secrets, one truth emerges. Calm, specific wording is your ultimate leverage at the counter. Make sure to screenshot that final disruption rule. Which of these services have you never claimed? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more travel secrets.